Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Today we're taking a look at a new product from a company called QCY. These are earbuds and the model is called T18. So it's an updated version from T17 and T17S that I've reviewed in the past. Let's take a closer look and see what comes in the pack for roughly about $40 to $35 depending on where you're going to buy it, whether it's going to be official QCY website or is it going to be AliExpress, and also if you've got any coupons or is it sale time. So it really varies. So let's see what comes in the box and we'll take it from there. So inside of the box you'll find the earbuds themselves. They've got this look like an Apple look-alike product. On the side you'll find like a QCY connecting button, nothing at the back. It's nice and clean design, white. They have also got white earbuds. Also in the pack there is a manual which is in English and Chinese, and there is a QR code to download the QCY app. You also have a little bag with interchangeable silicone ear tips, so you can change it from small, medium to large depending on your ears. And there's a nice touch, which is a very small but very useful USB Type-C charging cable. So first of all, a couple of figures about this particular earbuds. So we have a 400 milliamp battery inside of this case, which will in total, with fully charged earbuds, provide you with up to 30 hours of playback time, so you can charge them once and forget about charging them for like an entire week. You'll be absolutely fine. These earbuds come with an updated version of Bluetooth module, which is 5.2, meaning that the connection with your phone will stay absolutely seamless. It'll be like strongest ever. So nothing will interfere. You get 10 meters range, but trust me, that 10 meter range will be like through absolutely everything: concrete walls, cars, streets, supermarkets, absolutely everything. You can take them anywhere, the connection will stay strong. So if that's something that's very important to you, these earbuds will be perfect for your choice. Also inside of the earbuds is what's called an updated chip, which is Qualcomm 3050. Not too sure what's it all about, but apparently it's all better. Also, the codec that these earbuds use is called aptX, but it's an adaptive aptX, so it adapts to a genre of music that you're listening to and the loudness of the earbuds that you listen and all the rest of it. Also, as I mentioned, you can download the QCY app, so you can manipulate for instance, things like, you know, how your earbuds will react to your touch to your sensors. So for instance, what will happen if you double tap your earbuds or triple tap your earbuds. You can change all that. You can also play with the equalizer to make sure that, you know, you get the best of the music listening experience and all the rest of it. And as I said before, the earbuds use USB Type-C charging port, which is fantastic because we all got USB Type-Cs by now. Nobody's using micro USB, and it's so good that these companies are ditching micro USBs and they're going to USB Type-Cs full on. That's fantastic. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you how the earbuds look like. They are slightly shorter than the earbuds that we reviewed in the past, which were HD03 with active noise cancellation. So these are very portable. They hide in your ears really well, so they don't stand out too much. So you've got a choice between different colors. So for instance, if you were to order black ones, they would be even less visible in your ears. So if that's something that is important to you, I think these would be fantastic. Now what we'll do is we'll talk about the sound quality. Unfortunately, and that's only for me, unlike the HD03 or the S17 model, the previous models, these guys on a bassier side. So personally, I think these earbuds here will be better suited for people who listen to drum and bass, house, perhaps maybe jazz music, something like that. They're not so much suited for people who love like classical music, rock music. Pop music would be fine, and the rest of the genres just would be fine as well. But it's very particular. So if you're someone who wants to listen to a particular instrument within the composition of your choice, these would not be suited because these are slightly on the bassier side. So the mids, there are more of mids, there are more of bass, and there is less of high frequencies. So therefore, when you listen to, for instance, to guitar, it doesn't sound just quite right. I mean, you can jump into the app and you can play with the equalizer and all the rest of it, but you're gonna have to spend some time trying to adjust them. So what we'll do now is we'll quickly jump into the QCY app. I'll show you what you can do with these earbuds, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to do a microphone test for you because that's quite important these days. Lots of people use their earbuds for phone call conversations, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to summarize today's video for you guys. This is a quiet environment test for QCY T18. So I'm going to do a quick tap test. Right earbud, nothing happens. Left earbud, we can hear that there is a microphone in the left earbud, but in reality there are two active microphones and they will be interchanging depending on the noise of your environment. So for instance, if there is more noise coming from the left side, the microphone on the right earbud will start activating itself, and vice versa. So they're gonna trying to get away from the noise source as much as possible, and that's how your voice will sound if you're gonna have a conversation in a quiet environment through QCY T18. So this is a test for QCY T18. I'm at the train station environment. I've just arrived. There's a train arriving as well. Lots of announcements happening, people walking by, wind noises and all the rest of it. I'm ringing my friend, letting them know that I'm arrived, I'm ready to be collected. And this is how your voice is going to sound in a loud environment. So you can make a decision whether that's good or not. And obviously you can hear how the microphones are trying to cut through the noises and all the rest of it. And the announcement is just coming up. So it's all good practice for you to hear how the QCY T18 sounds in a loud environment.
Right guys, so we are in the QCY app. So what we'll do now is we'll jump into the sound. In here you can see what you can do. So for instance, you can use either default equalizer, you can choose between pop, you can use bass, rock, soft, classic, or you can use a custom equalizer. So for earbuds with a slightly lower end, for instance, like T18 for instance, a lower end sound by default, this is what you want to use. You want to use a custom equalizer and you really want to adapt it to your earbuds, so that's quite cool. And then if you jump into the settings for all the QCY earbuds, this is where you can change the settings. So for instance, by default there is nothing assigned to a single click, and there's a good reason for that. If you assign anything to a single click or a single touch on your sensor, the chances are every single time you would want to like move your earbud a little bit, just to get a more comfortable grip or something, it will sense that touch and it will do the command that you're going to assign. So by a clever thinking, they've erased a single click action. I mean, by all means, if you are very careful with your earbuds, you can assign something here. But what I would do instead is I would play around with like double clicks or triple clicks, because then you can assign whatever you want. So for instance, for double click, it's got like by default, it's like a play and pause, but you can do things like skip tracks and you can increase the volume in these earbuds and all the rest of it, and you can activate the game mode. That's pretty much it for the app. It's very simple. Like I said, equalizing in the sound settings. And in the settings you can change things like, for instance, what happens if you double click or whatsoever. So what I will do now is I'm just going to quickly show you the case once more. You can see how nicely it's all made. It's got a nice strong hinge, so it doesn't actually close on you, and the earbuds look really nice and all the rest of it. So just to summarize today's video, sound wise, as I mentioned, sound is more on the bassier side, so you have to take a note of that. Microphones are pretty decent. It's pretty good in a loud environment. Unfortunately, there is no active noise cancellation or pass-through options and things like that. So these are very simple earbuds. But the reason why you're paying slightly more for this model is because you get more battery life. So if that's important for you, that's quite good. You've got a portable design. You've got a much better Bluetooth module, which stays really strongly connected to your phone at all the times. And also you've got like a better chip, so there's less latency, so these would be more suited for like gaming, for instance, because you're not going to have that much of a latency, and shooting someone in the game, you're going to feel the real deal, the real experience. So these would be absolutely perfectly fine for that. So like I said, the only thing you can do is play with the equalizer, see if you can set this to your liking, and perhaps maybe these would be fine. All the rest of it is good. I mean, it's a solid product from QCY. I mean, I haven't had a single product from QCY that would be upsetting, and so far everything was fantastic. So guys, I hope this video has been helpful. If you still have any questions, don't hesitate, comment down below and I'll do my best to answer your questions as soon as I possibly can. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for staying tuned in this channel, and there are more quality videos coming up soon. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.